Alright, so because I did 60 trials for each type of background intensity, for over 10 different types of intensities for 2 different methods, I couldn't record the entire run because it would be over an hour. So instead I'm just gonna kind of show you how I conducted each trial, depending on the background intensity and starting difference. So my first one is the generic 2 squares, and I can start off with 10 squares, and then when I ran the trial, I started with, a reasonable difference, maybe 1 or 2, something low, just to create a baseline, and then eventually, as I was getting answers correct, the difference would go down, and if I were getting them wrong, then the difference would go up, and it would kind of level out to see what the threshold was. But I'll put something really obvious here just to show you how this run, and then I also determined my number of trials. So for my study, I did 60 for each type of intensity, but I'll just do 5 here for the sake of this demonstration. And I would click on the button of which one I thought had more dots, and it's kind of randomized which one will have a higher number of dots. Right, looks like I got them all right. And also I provided an I don't know button, and so I have the option of just opting out, or it would just be counted as a wrong answer, saying that I can't notice the difference, and that way I won't be forced to pick a left or right answer. I also saw something interesting in some of my results is that sometimes I guess I was worried that I would think I saw a difference, so I would think, oh, the right one does have more, maybe I think I see something, and then I click right, and maybe actually I wasn't seeing a real difference. I was just clicking right based on some sort of hunch, or it wasn't like a correct assumption, and the probability of the right square having more dots was 50%, so it would just say that I was correct and then lower the difference. And I think I wasn't sure how that would affect my data, and I decided to create another method with 3 squares, so the probability of me mistaking a difference and somehow still clicking the right one is much lower. And at random, even if I click anything at random, it's only like a 33 or 1/3 chance that I am correct. And I also did this for several intensities. I'll show you something very obvious. So it starts with a difference of 10 and 5 trials. So, oh, this one has a lot. And to do this, I wasn't looking at 3 squares as a whole. I was trying to kind of look at these 2 squares, see which one is greater, look at these 2 squares, see which one is greater, and along those lines. And again, I still have the I don't know option so that I'm not forced to kind of guess and affect my data. Oh, and it looks like I got them all right. As you can see, the difference is going down as I'm getting them correct. And so I ran this study several times, 60 trials per intensity. So this is for a background intensity of 5, and I did this one is just for the 2 squares. I did 11 trials for this, the last one being with the intensity of 200, and eventually I plotted the 2 points here, but that's basically how I did my study. So sorry I couldn't upload the 1-hour video, but I think it would make more sense to show you this demo and kind of how the study was conducted. And I definitely took breaks between the 2 methods, or any instance of fatigue, or I guess screen fatigue, so that I was still at the same ability each time I was doing these trials. So okay, yeah, thank you for watching.